All right, guys, it's book recommendation time. I'm reading an incredible book right now by two of my favorite authors, Chip Heath and Dan Heath. And this isn't a fitness book, but it could easily apply to all the decisions you make in your fitness life. It's called Decisive, How to Make Better Choices in Life and Work. I actually just bought 25 of these books and I sent them out to all of my good friends and business colleagues. It's a phenomenal book. I highly recommend you pick it up on Amazon. And I want to share a strategy, one of the many strategies that they share in this book on how to make good decisions, how to overcome short-term emotion. Oftentimes, you guys have probably heard people say, just sleep on it. And to be honest, there's a lot of excellent truth to that statement. But we don't need just sleep, we also need a strategy. So one of the strategies they share in this book is the 10-10-10 method. And this was invented by Susie Welsh, who's a business writer for publications like Bloomberg Business Week and O Magazine. And the way we use the 10-10-10 method is for us to think about our decisions on three different time frames. I'm showing you two because I still don't have function of my ring finger yet because of this ulnar nerve. That's crazy, geez. So there we go, I'll give it some practice there. So 3 different time frames. And this is really, really cool stuff. So when you're ever in an emotional, short-term based decision, ask yourself these 3 questions. How will I feel about this decision 10 minutes from now? How will I feel about this decision 10 months from now? And how will I feel about this decision 10 years from now? Isn't that great? This was such a helpful analogy, and the story they go into in the book is about a female who's been dating a guy for a long time, and he has some relationship, he's very guarded, very slow to say I love you, and it's been a long time now. This couple has been together and they're going on their first road trip, and she wants to tell him I love you. And she's trying to figure out, do I do it? Do I tell this guy? Should I be the person who opens up first? So she used this framework, and as she digested the framework, the first thing she thought about was that 10 minutes later she'd probably feel maybe a little uncomfortable, maybe a little nervous, like shoot, he didn't reciprocate. What does that mean? But I'm going to be satisfied because I finally did it and he now knows where I stand. In 10 months from now, the way she thought about it was that, well, we could be having a thriving relationship because of that one step. And, 10 months from now, we could be maybe engaged and on our way to marriage. And in 10 years from now, either I'm going to be with this guy and starting a family and having kids, or else we're going to have gone our separate ways and probably be with other partners and have our own families and everything else. So really 10 years from now, this decision is big deal, whatever happens. 10 months from now, kind of the same thing, but there's a good chance that maybe this is going to be the igniter for what could be a beautiful long-time future. And then short-term, it was just a little bit of awkwardness, uncomfortableness, and in that helped her make the decision to kiss the guy, or sorry, not kiss the guy, but to say I love you for the very first time. And I thought it was just a really, really great framework that I'm starting to use with a lot of my decisions. If you guys can't if you guys can't see. Last time we filmed a batch of episodes, they were building the deck. And I'll take you guys out there pretty soon. We got a deck up there. Right now we're doing the backyard, we're doing landscaping. So, for anybody who's ever bought their own house and done any sort of renovations, building a house is a money pit. It's a non-stop money pit. It's extremely rewarding, but this was the framework that I used in terms of making a lot of the financial decisions on what to do. We've got concrete going back here. We've got a little water feature. We've got stones, and we've got mulch and trees and all sorts of things going back here. And we've also doing our front yard. We're doing a driveway right now, and we did the deck. As you can imagine, it's adding up fast. So, Flavia and I have to make some decisions. How are we going to feel 10 minutes from now after all these investments? How will we feel 10 months from now? How will we feel 10 years from now? And that framework has really guided our decision-making process. So I wanted to offer that to you. I highly recommend you guys all pick up this book. That was just literally one page in this awesome book. And it'll really give you guys a broader, it'll give you guys more tools and to help you make your decisions. So think about that with even all your fitness. I mean, we could apply this to fitness too. You know, in the gym, you know, a lot of you guys, you know, you're thinking about, should I do this last set? Well, how will you feel in 10 minutes from now? You'll probably feel a little guilty, to be honest, and you might not feel, you know, really good. So that might influence your decision. How will you feel in 10 months from now? In 10 months from now, it might not really make a big difference, but what if you make that decision for the next 10 months every workout? Well, then it actually might make an impact. It's going to be compounded. Well, what if I keep skipping the last set of every workout over the next 10 years? Well, that can actually compound into being not even close to where you want your physique to be. So I think this framework is really going to help influence a lot of the decisions you make with your training. And we can apply this to diet as well. We can use the, well, what's going to happen if I eat this Pop-Tart right now? Well, in 10 minutes from now, probably not much, but you might feel a little sleepy. In 10 months from now, it's hard to say. Right? Well, to be honest, you don't really know. So you have to ask yourself, well, do I want to risk that? How about in 10 years from now, having a Pop-Tart every single day for the next 10 years? Using these different time frames to help you make your decisions, I think is going to help you gain greater perspective. And I think you'll be able to start answering a lot of the questions you ask yourself simply by using this framework. I hope this was valuable for you, just like it was really valuable for me. And if you're enjoying more of these kind of life kind of lessons, like up this video, because I'd be happy to do it and share more of my philosophies that would apply to business, relationships, life, and fitness as well. All right, so let's go for at least 400 likes on this bad boy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. All right, until next time, All right, like this video up. This was a really, all right, different time frames to help decide, to help you, in their, sorry. Does this all make sense?